New England Patriots clock. This one right here. Timing was off. Looking at my watch, they don't match. You could actually purchase these things off of Amazon, pretty much repair any cheap clock. Put them right there. Second's hand is now spinning. It's reviving this $18 clock using $7 worth of parts. Alright, what's up? So we're here for a really quick video, hopefully. So, a while back from our vlog to Reno, not California, Nevada, we went there for a weekend. And you might remember we went to a thrift store or a vintage consignment store called Junkees. At Junkees, I bought this cool New England Patriots clock.
Even if he didn't work on his block.
What do you think? Yay? Nay? This one right here. Bought it for $18. Pretty cool. And when I first brought it home and I put a battery in, it looked like all was well. The second hand moved, and so did the hour and the minute hand. A couple days later, I noticed that the timing was off. So I figured it was a dead battery. So put in a new battery. Went about my life. Come back a few days later, looking at the clock, looking at my watch, they don't match. Something definitely wrong. I kind of did some observation. I noticed that every once in a while, the second hand was dragging or just becoming stuck for like a couple seconds, but enough clearly, obviously over the course of a few days where the timing was totally off. And well, unfortunately, the gearing for the clock itself was pretty much dead, broken, stripped, or whatever. This is it right here. It's just a cheap quartz movement made in China, of course. Saying Tai 5168S. I don't know if you guys can see that, if the autofocus is gonna go. Maybe not, maybe so. Anyway, a little bit bummed on that because this clock is pretty awesome. I mean, come on, Patriots. So for a while, I just set it there as a set piece, not as a clock. But I didn't realize that you could actually purchase these things off of Amazon, and you could pretty much repair any cheap clock. That's what I did. I went ahead and purchased this guy off of Amazon, a Saying Tai 6168S. So the original one is a 5168S. This one is a 6168S. So maybe this one's better. This one's definitely newer. So I'm gonna do a quick video here showing you how I'm gonna replace this motor and also to see if it actually works. So on this, it's not an expensive clock. It's a cheap clock, let's be real. It's only $18, and you're probably spending that $18 more on the fact that it's a Patriots clock versus the clock itself. To take this thing apart, there's just plastic tabs here on the edges, and all you gotta do is just pull them apart, which I've already kind of done. So this guy's come off. Gonna go ahead and set it off to the side. Oddly enough, I thought this was just plastic, but apparently this is not. Apparently this is actually glass. So we're gonna go ahead and flip it. But yeah, flip it, and then the glass comes out. And pretty much, I kind of already checked the spacing on it, because the one thing about the 6168S is that it is a little bit longer. But I already checked the spacing. The spacing's fine. So we're pretty much here. You just gotta line up the tabs. There are tabs here. Line them up and push them in. So it's not a great fit, but it's enough of a fit, I guess. That could potentially be problematic, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to put something to wedge it in there. The old tabs, the tabs that are on here are kind of worn out already, and it looks like there actually might be some cracks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wedge a piece of paper in here. So you're there. I literally just need this thing, this plastic tab. I just need this plastic tab to move up to hold the clock mechanism. I'm going to improvise here. I'm gonna fold this thing multiple times to kind of thicken it up, as so. Or maybe one more time. But I'm just gonna go ahead and wedge it like so. This is a function over form type of fix here. Okay, that's gonna work. So got that piece of paper right there, and yeah, it's now holding it pretty steady, pretty secure. And then after that, you just throw on the hands, and that's pretty much it. So our hand goes first. Our hand is the small one. Put them right there. press them down. Then the minute hand right here, just gonna line them up. And then finally the seconds hand. Now we got all the hands on. Go ahead and put in the battery to make sure it works. And as we see, the seconds hand is now spinning. So let's go ahead and put the glass on. Actually a very tight fit. And then I'm just gonna put this frame back on here. And like I said, I think I broke some of the tabs, unfortunately. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, no, I didn't. And that's pretty much it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the time now. It's currently 9:35, so I'm gonna go ahead and change that. All right, well, it does indeed look like the clock is okay to go. It's probably not going to be the most accurate clock, but it is a $7. It is essentially now a $7 clock. You're not paying for the quality of the clock. You are paying for the fact that it is a New England Patriots clock. So yeah, like I said, hopefully a really quick video replacing the clock motor, clock action, whatever it's called. And yeah, kind of just reviving this $18 clock using $7 worth of parts. And that's pretty much it. Short and sweet. Catch you all on the flip.